This is one of the easiest formations to run in the game and learn how to go and beat your opponent up top for some big plays. Coming up next. Hey, this is Full Game Prometheus, the only YouTuber that actually gives you full games of all the tips and schemes I post on my channel. I'll show you the good, the bad, and the ugly. Alright, so guys, if you are new to my channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Also that notification icon, because I'm actually going to be showing you full games of me running these particular schemes. So a lot of times other YouTubers will actually go ahead and post a bunch of tips, but you never see them using them in live gameplay. I'm the only YouTuber that actually does that. Alright, so guys, we're going to be jumping into a formation that I didn't really want to break down, but it's got such really great effective plays that you can pretty much run basically stock that can effectively move the ball down the field. So this is a good formation to go and jump into in 2-minute type situations, no huddle type situations where you need to get fast, you need to get yardage down the field. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at basically the gun Trey Y flex. The audibles right here, as you can see with the little yellow sticker in the upper right hand corner of the play art. You got stick, you got inside zone, you got play action crossers. Another play we're going to throw into the scheme is going to be the levels Y corner. And then we're also going to be taking a look at the flanker dig, and then verticals. This verticals play is very effective and easy to go and get first downs. Now, I'm not going to take a look at the running plays. I'm either going to call a halfback draw out of the huddle, and then basically the inside zone is our base audible. But we're going to go ahead and make one adjustment. Stick, I'm going to go ahead and change that out with flanker dig because it's really going to attack my opponent off the left hand side. We're going to leave everything else stock as the same. So let's take a look at levels corner, Y corner. This is one of the easiest things. We're going to run this against random dollar defenses and kind of go from there. So this is going to be the open field concept, where I'm going to just basically go ahead and look for the open man with this particular play. So what I like to do is I like to go ahead and take my inside wide receiver, which is Coleman, and put him in a drag route, because Thomas is actually is a nice depth. He's about 11 yards out. So really what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at the following regressions. I'm going to look at Kamara, Feener, Coleman, and then Thomas, and then my final read is going to begin on the back end side. So if nobody goes into the area of the flat, I'm going to go ahead and look to that. And my next progression is going to be the corner route on the back side. So I'm able to pick up some fairly easy yards right there. So now I've got a rolling defense. Blitz coming off to the left hand side. I'm going to go ahead and shade my line off the left hand side. And that's going to actually put nobody on an island over here. So I'm going to go ahead and just attack that flat route with the running back. That's going to be the area we're going to go with it. So we're going to, once again, same rolling defense right here. We're going to go ahead and tack once again to the flat with this levels concept. So went to the flat, got the corner on the back end side. This drag route is going to be an area that you want to go and attack to. And then you've got basically this in route on the back end side. So I want to show you why I decided to go ahead and do the in route, is because the way this defense was set up, basically I looked to the flat, and that actually would have been a right read, but I was trying to go ahead and show that I can actually hit the crosser on the back end side. Now watch how this defender, this guy actually falls back. It's a zone blitz, and basically he falls back and then bites on this crossing route right here. But as you can see, this in route was naked, wide open, and able to go and pick up a good 15 yards on that. So levels concept on the off the right hand side, this is going to be a complement to pretty much the rest of the plays you're going to be using in this scheme. So it's critical that you come out of this play pretty much the entire out of this play if you're going to be passing the entire time. So let's go ahead and take a look at the next play, which is going to be flanker dig. And we're going to leave this stock. I could block the running back if I want to, if I just need myself a little bit more time. And really the progressions are going to be off to the right hand side. I'm going to be looking at Thomas, Ginn, and then Coleman. Now Coleman should get separation against any kind of man coverage. And then I've also got Fleener on the back end side. So let's just go ahead and take a look at that. And you can see right here the crosser by the tight end was wide open, but the defense, I just got rid of the ball a little bit too late. So alright, so went ahead and reset the play here. One of the things you can do with this is if you don't like the running back route, you're getting a lot of pressure. The running back route is a little bit goofy, but you can go ahead and just do a quick block all by hitting your left bumper and then clicking up on mass protect, and that's going to block the running back for you. So we're going to be looking at Thomas, Coleman, Ginn, and then Fleener on the back end side. Basically the way this route sets up, you've got a lot of these little crossing routes on the back end side that you can go and attack. I didn't like how like the guys actually floated in the area. A lot of times what's going to happen is the coverage is going to float up to take away those route combinations, and that's where that whip route is actually going to come in very good for you. So let's see if we can do it again. Nobody in the area, so we're just going to go ahead and take that little whip. That's going to be the high percentage pass. There was a blitz coming off the left hand side, so that's why I got rid of the ball really quick. And you've got this dig route that you can go and hit to, and you've got that tight end route on the back end side. So if we get a man read, we'll see if we can hit Coleman with this. So it looks like it's going to be man, and I couldn't get rid of the ball right there because I was waiting for the big play. So you got to make sure that you take the high percentage passes for the most part. Let's see if we got it. Okay, so here we go. Big play opportunity. It was actually two-man, but you want to take those shots against your opponent, especially if he's using his safeties. You might be able to get that guy down the sideline, but go with this whip route. It's a little bit more of a higher percentage pass. So if you're actually using levers as one of your base plays and you come back to this is going to be attacking your opponent on the back end side, and this should catch him off guard a little bit. He probably won't be expecting that type of a route on the back end side. So this is what I do like about it. You can once again keep the running back route out, and that's another way you can go and attack your opponent too if he starts focusing off the left hand side. But you know, it's not a consistent route as I see. And this route, I just tried to squeeze it in there. So that was just a bad showing right there. I should probably backed out of it. So I'm just trying to force routes right now. So just you want to stay with the whip route. That's going to be your high percentage route right there. Now this play right here, which is verticals, this is one of the better verticals plays in the game, and it's because of the way these defs work. Once again, you got the running back on a block and release. You could probably leave them in there because it's just going to give you a little bit more time. And with the way this play works, this crossing route by the tight end should get wide open. If your wide receiver in the slot gets pressed, that's going to be an area that you can go and attack. But a lot of it is just going to be two reads, and I'll show you the two reads you can look at. And really what's going to happen is this Fleener is going to get wide open, or Thomas is going to be wide open, and your opponent is going to have to pick and choose which way they want to go. So right there, threw right into coverage. That was cover 2, so the seam should have been wide open. I was once again just concentrating right here. So got to press look. Let's go ahead and see if this is cover 2 shell. It is, and right there you just wait for the guy to get past. You're just going to hit the seam route. Let's see here, once again we got to press. We're going to go ahead and expect the pressure to come off the left hand side, and this is where this route by Thomas is going to become wide open. It's going to basically get really good separation for you. So this is one of this particular route. This play right here is the play that I came back to it, and it's not because it's something that I discovered. It's just it's a very effective play that you can actually get very good plays, get yardage against. So I've had people use it against me, and it's just very hard to stop. So let's see here. So crossed over right there, man coverage, that actually got very good separation. So right over the middle, I've got blockers. I'm picking up monster yards with just a fast, quick hike play if your opponent's blitzing against you. So that's what I do like about it. It's just very easy to get off. So let's go ahead and jump into the final play, which is going to be another play, which is going to be play action crossers. Alright, so with this particular play, basically what I like to do is I like to take Ginn and actually drag him up, and that gives me a hot read over the middle. My first progression is going to be Fleener, then I'm going to look at Thomas, and then I'm going to be looking Coleman, and then Ginn. So Ginn's going to come across the formation fairly quick, but Fleener, Thomas, Coleman, and then Ginn. So it's going to be just making my regressions from right to left. And right there, the actual running back picked up the blitz. The blitz just came hot off the edge right there, and that's why I settled down. So let's just go ahead and take a look at this again. Let's see if we can get the quick out. Nope. And why you've got the levels concept like there is that it pulls defenders up and you're able to go and check this down. So this is a play that you will get an opportunity to go in and get pretty big yards off the outside. Now against man coverage, this route gets really crazy separations, so that's why you want to leave it stock and as is. And if you want to cancel out the play action, you can do that. And right here, Thomas's route just gets naked right over the middle because it looks like some blitzing coming out the edge. So that's something you can look to too. So let's just go ahead and see if we can get it one more time. And the crossing route on the backside by Thomas is wide open too. So this is just it's a very easy way to go ahead and attack your opponent, whether he's going into certain type of coverages. You want to look for this underneath route. You might want to consider actually doing an in route so you get a little bit more depth. As you can see right here, because it was an in route, he actually had to go up a few more yards. That's why I was able to go ahead and get rid of the ball a little bit later. So, but it's really going to give you an opportunity to get some big plays. So this offensive line for so guys, this is basically a formation I'll be using basically in my salary cap gameplay and some MUT gameplay. So I want you guys to check it out. Once again, thank you for your support. I really appreciate it. If you like these breakdowns of these different formations, if you were actually requested the Saints playbook, make sure you hit the like button just so I know this is stuff that you guys want. So to my subscribers, thank you for your support. My Patreon members, thank you so much for your support. And until next time.